Welcome to The Awakening, Black Women United. I am your host, Cherie Danny. African Americans need to petition the UN, and we need to take the US to the Hague International Court of Justice. African Americans need our own homeland. The Journal of International Relations, Peace and Development Studies. African Americans still suffer from a form of quasi-statelessness. The Journal of International Relations, Peace and Development Studies. Volume 6. Issue 2, Page 1, Statelessness in the Black Diaspora, Dr. Maya Rockeymoore Cummings. Maya will talk about statelessness in the Black diaspora. I come to this discussion from a very personal perspective. Dr. Maya Rockeymoore Cummings says I am descended from an oppressed people who were forced to leave their original homelands in sub-Saharan Africa to live and toil without pay, but for the benefit of others in the United States. For a very long time, my ancestors performed slave labor without the security of statehood. Through a series of events which included a devastating civil war and changes to the U.S. Constitution, they were able to acquire citizenship status. However, for most of contemporary U.S. history, they have not enjoyed the full benefits and protections that citizenship is supposed to afford. African Americans need to petition the UN, and we need to take the U.S. to the Hague International Court of Justice. African Americans need our own homeland. On the contrary, they have suffered from systematic state-sponsored racism, violence, disenfranchisement, economic marginalization, and segregation by income and race. In August 2022, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reported that over the last 2 years, Black Americans' life expectancy declined to about 71 years old, 6 years lower than their white counterparts. National disparities in life expectancy can represent the permanency of racism, offering little reason for hope. In 2022, 17.1% of Black people living in the United States were living below the poverty line, compared to 8.6% of white people. That year, the total poverty rate in the U.S. across all races and ethnicities was 11.5%. Maternal mortality rates in the United States, 2021 by Donna L. Hoyert, Ph.D., Division of Vital Statistics. This report presents maternal mortality rates for 2021 based on data from the National Vital Statistics System. A maternal death is defined by the World Health Organization as the death of a woman while pregnant or within 42 days of termination of pregnancy, irrespective of the duration and the site of the pregnancy, from any cause related to or aggravated by the pregnancy or its management, but not from accidental or incidental causes. Maternal mortality rates, which are the number of maternal deaths per 100,000 live births, are shown in this report by age group, race, and Hispanic origin. This report updates a previous one that showed maternal mortality rates for 2018-2020. In 2021, 1,205 women died of maternal causes in the United States compared with 861 in 2020 and 754 in 2019. The maternal mortality rate for 2021 was 32.9 deaths per 100,000 live births, compared with a rate of 23.8 in 2020 and 20.1 in 2019. In 2021, the maternal mortality rate for non-Hispanic Black, subsequently Black women, was 69.9 deaths per 100,000 live births, 2.6 times the rate for non-Hispanic white, subsequently white women, 26.6. Rates for Black women were significantly higher than rates for white and Hispanic women. African Americans need to petition the UN, and we need to take the U.S. to the Hague International Court of Justice. African Americans need our own homeland. It is well documented that stress associated with racism negatively affects the mental health of African Americans. However, the mental distress that arises from experiencing racism can also be felt through the collective memory of slavery and the Jim Crow era. This phenomenon is called Segregation Stress Syndrome, SSS. This has been The Awakening, Black Women United. I am your host, Cherie Danny. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video.